catching up to do. I actually had some travel issues getting back into town after Thanksgiving.
A little food poisoning as well.
Food poisoning as well. Let's not discuss
You're better
that.
now, though. Thanks.
Thank God. So my man Jim Cantiello was kind enough to keep my seat warm in this week's chat with Demi. Let's check it out.
So I want to get things going by starting about Beatrice's elimination. Very emotional. You yourself joined this crazy industry at a very young age, and you've been very open about some of the struggles you face, coming of age. When you see someone like Beatrice, or even Carly Rose, going through some intense stuff on this competition, do you ever think, 12, 13, 14 years old might be a little too young?
I think it's really tough when you're at a young age and you enter this industry, especially so quickly. I think a couple months ago they were in their hometowns not expecting any of this, and then you cut to them working on a song, coming up with a performance, learning a dance or this or that, and trying to remember all the words because you're in front of millions of people and people know your name. It's like all within a matter of months can be very, very emotional, and I'm sure it's not just hard on the younger kids like Beatrice and Carly. I'm sure it's very hard on the older contestants too.
Well, let's talk about Cece for a moment. The roller coaster ride continues for her. I mean, how is she doing after the Beatrice elimination? It had to have been somewhat of an uncomfortable situation for her to be surviving after this girl's crumbling next door,
I mean, of course, it's going to be an uncomfortable situation whenever you move on in the competition, when you're standing next to somebody who, is younger, or, I don't know, it's always going to be uncomfortable because you knew that you ranked second to last. And it can't be easy going back into the competition after you know that you almost went home. I'm sure it crushes your confidence.
Well, right now we're at the 50-yard line exactly. We have 4 live shows done, 4 live shows to go. And after last week's eliminations, with 2 of the teens going home, we're at a level playing field for the first time since the first week. So is this a good time to reboot for Paige and Cece and sort of put away everything that's happened in the first half of the live shows and hit the ground running for this week?
I think that every week is a reboot for every contestant in this competition, just because, the judges have an equal amount of contestants in their groups now. It doesn't change anything. This is still a competition and anything can happen.
That being said, Cece and Paige are the only contestants left who've been in the bottom. The other 6 that are still in have been safe every week.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do this week to make sure that someone else gets in the bottom this week?
Well, all I can really do is show my support for Cece and Paige and hope that they do the best. And,